Hello students, today we are going to see chapter number 6, that is subsidiary book of standard 11 commerce subject account. So in our last videos we have seen purchase book as well as sales book. So today we are going to see purchase return as well as sales return. So when we are purchasing goods, sometimes we need to return that goods, and for that we have to prepare purchase return book. So which are the reason that is forcing us to return the purchase goods? So here are some reason for purchase return as well as same return are for the sales return. As we have purchased goods from the supplier, so we are returning the goods, that is called purchase return. And sometimes if customers they are returning goods to us, that is called sales return. So here are some reason for the purchase return as well as sales return. Purchase return as well as sales return book. So here, which are the reason for the purchase return? So reason for that, in that very first reason is it where goods are not as per the sample. So for the purchase return, as we know, we are returning the goods. So when we have seen the sample, according to that we have placed an order, and if the goods is not according to so, then we can return the goods, that is called purchase return. Same for the customer. If customer can find that the goods is not as per the sample, he can return goods to us, that is called sales return. Now the second reason for the purchase return or sales return is when the goods is of inferior quality. When goods are of inferior quality. So if the goods is of quality that we have seen, then the less quality, then there is a need to goods return, that is called purchase return as well as sales return. Again, there is another reason for the goods return is when the goods are of damaged condition. When goods are damaged condition. So there is a need to return the goods. The next reason for the return of goods is to get the rebate or refund. To get rebate or refund by returning container. So that is the next reason. And now next reason for the return of goods is goods are not delivered at time. So when there is a seasonal goods and that seasonal goods are needed in a particular time, let's say kites before Uttarayan, Rakhi before Raksha Bandhan, or crackers before Diwali. So that type of goods, if they are delivered after the festival or after the particular season, that goods are not going to be sold. So that goods can be returned. So goods are not delivered at time. So that goods are again going to be returned. When goods are not delivered at time, So then there is a need to return the goods. And the sixth and last reason is goods returned by any other reason. So there are the many reasons that is also going to be affected for the return of goods. So that is the next, goods return for any other reason. So these are the reason that is because of this there is a return of the goods. You may note down this. Then we are going to see there are the how many types of purchase return and sales returns books are there. That we will see next. So, types of purchase as well as sales return book. So, that is again according to the purchase book as well as sales book. So, when the businessman is preparing simple purchase book, then he is going to prepare simple purchase return book as well as simple sales book and simple sales return book. And if the person is preparing columnar purchase book, then he is going to prepare columnar purchase return book as well as sales book as well as sales return book. So again the way it is a purchase book, this is again have a types of a purchase return book that we already seen in a purchase book, that is book. So purchase return book mainly divided into two categories, that is simple purchase return book and columnar purchase return book. And columnar purchase book is again divided into two categories, that is columnar purchase book, that is purchase return book according to goods purchase return according to different type of goods. And purchase return book according to goods and expense. So these are the types of purchase return book. And here in a purchase return book, instead of inward invoice number, we are going to write debit note number. That means here when we are returning goods back to supplier, we are writing debit note, and let's see the specimen of the debit note number that we are going to see now. You may note down this, then we are going to see the debit note and specimen of it. Let's see specimen of debit note. So here, when purchase is going to be returned, that time debit note is going to be prepared, and this is the specimen of debit note number. So here we can see that on the top we are going to write the name of the person who is preparing debit note. Here debit note, and here the name number of the debit note. So that is the number of the debit note. Again here the person who is preparing is going to write his name. Let's say Sri Ram Trading Company, and then the address of the person. Let's say 18 Gandhiganj, then Borsad, and 388540. So the person who is writing his address is also going to be mentioned. And now the name of the person to whom we are going to send the debit note. So let's say Sri Vikas Trading Company. And now we are going to write the goods. So date on which we are going to prepare the debit note number, that we are going to mention here. Let's say the date is 20, let's say it is September and it is 2020, and date is a 10th of September 2020. And here the particular means the name of the goods and why the goods is written, and here amount in rupees. So here the Sri Ram Trading Company is going to send back, let's say, the chocolate he is going to return. So here he is going to write 20 boxes of chocolate return due to let's say not perfect packing, condition of the boxes is not fine. So due to not perfect packing, or maybe it is open, the packing is open. So for that he is returning the goods. So for that, so 20 boxes, and each box is, let's say, rupees 100. So it will be for rupees 200. So here total will be 200 rupees total. So for that, and here Nietzsche he can write down that E-N-O-E. So if any another mistake is there, that is going to be considered while we are going to give the money. So for that, and here for, let's say, Sri Ram Trading Company, he is going to sign. So he is going to sign, the signature of a person is going to be here. So for that. So this is called debit note. Student, you may note down this. Then we are going to see the types of sales return, and again credit note, that we are going to see next. Let's see the types of sales return book. So here again sales return book, column sales return book. Column sales return book is again divided into two categories, that is column of according to goods and column for goods as well as expense. So let's see sales return book. That is mainly divided into two types, that is simple sales return book and column sales return book. And column sales return book is again divided into two categories, that is column sales return book according to different types of goods. And column sales return book of column sales return book of goods and expense. So these are the sales return book. You may note down this, then we will see at the time of preparing sales return book, we are going to prepare a column for credit note, and specimen of the credit note we are going to see the next. Let's see the specimen of credit note. So here, credit note on top again it should be written the credit note. And here the name of the receiver is going to be written on the top. Let's say here Sri Vikas Trading Company. And bill number is also written. Let's say here number is 325. So that is also written there. And here the to whom we are going to return the goods, that their name is going to return the down, that is Sri Ram Trading Company. And here address also should be written. Let's say 10 Janta Bazar, Borsar 388540. So that should be the address of the Sri Vikas Trading Company. Now here again we are going to make column for the date, then particular, and then amount. So here date, then particular, and amount in rupees. So date will be September 2020 and date is, let's say, 10th of September, and again 20 boxes of chocolate returned due to damaged packing. and each chocolate box is of ₹10. So it will be ₹200. So here again ₹200, and let's make the total. So total is of ₹200, and here we are going to write the signature of a person that we are going to write down on the downside of the credit note number. So that will be here we will write E and O-E, and here we will write signature of the person. So that Sri Vikas Trading Company and signature. So this is how we supposed to prepare the credit note. Students, you may note down this, and then in our next video we are going to see the purchase book, purchase return book, sales book and sales return book, 4 of them together. Thank you for watching this video.